I'm not gonna lie, I probably watched this 30-second clip more times than I should. I am so confused on what this girl's beef is with this little girl. Like, what is her beef with her? At a pep rally at that. Now, if you haven't saw this video, you didn't miss much because all they doing is just yelling at him, and then this girl comes around and have a viral moment. But let me break it down to y'all a little bit how I'm peeping it, right? So these women right here in the front, it's other people in the back heckling this guy, but he's giving some type of, speech about, politics. I'm not gonna bore y'all with that because I really don't know much about it. But he's giving a speech, right? And they don't like it, so they just heckling him. I mean, they going kind of heckling him. They just, yelling, saying, what about this? What about that? And, just calling him out as a liar and all those things. And he just like, it's starting to get hot in here. Let me get this child out this seat. Now, as he's trying to take the child out the seat, right? The girl who was all the way in the back started moving her ass to the front, right? Now she's working her way around. Now she has physically locked eyes with the target. Now at first when she was coming around, I'm thinking she about to say something to him, right? Like she's locked in. I'm thinking like she's thinking in this moment. But the whole time I've watched it so many times now, I'm thinking like she's locked in on a little girl. Like she cannot wait to get to her. As soon as this man was trying to reach and grab this little girl out the seat, she said, nah, I'm going to tell this little girl off, right? So she starts yelling at this little girl. And the first thing she's saying is, I don't give a F who your father is. And she just started going in, yelling as loud as she could to the point that this lady had to literally break it up. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is a child. He's confused. He's like, bro, are you serious right now? So they finally get the child out the seat. This lady was hackling. The other girl had to break her up and tell her, like, hey, you tripping. This is a little girl, blase, blase. And this man gets on a mic and now he's just saying like, are you ashamed at all? Look at her face. Are you ashamed? No, look. Everyone look at her face. Why did you bring your children here? Do you feel like a grown woman after doing stuff like that? Like, do you see how that made her feel? Like, he's saying all this stuff just to try to, like, get some sympathy out of this girl. But she ain't going. She continues to ask him, why is this child here? Why is she here? Why did you bring her here? Man, some of y'all are cool. This is crazy. Everybody's protesting and hackling the right guy, and she says, you know what? Let me go attack that little kid who may have belonged to one of these candidates. Like, even if that child belonged to a candidate, do you think that child would just be out there with no security so that you could just come up and yell at her face? They need to seriously get this lady checked in. Like, I don't care what nobody say. They need to check her in and take a look, peel the cap back and look at her brain a little bit, because something a little off about that. She was yelling at that little girl like she was her little sister or something. But am I tripping? Like, this is what I got from the video. What did you get from it when you watched it? Let me know in the comment section below.